We want to take you to Ohio University now and a wall of controversy. So here's what happened. Last week, someone spray painted the words Trump 2016 and build the wall on the campus's graffiti wall. Now, this wall has been an outlet for free speech going back to the 1970s. But for some people on campus, the recent pro-Trump visuals went a bit too far. The Hispanic and Latino Student Union called an emergency meeting about the graffiti and decided to paint over it. The president of the school then sent a campus-wide email expressing sympathy for those who were hurt by the graffiti. He also suggested mandatory cultural competency classes as part of new student orientation.
So, of course, there are two sides to this, right? It is a wall where it's free speech, and maybe there aren't stereotypically a lot of Republicans on campus, so these students are saying, we want to support our guy and put this up. I think on the other side, you hear from a number of Latino students who go to the school who say, this particular phrase is highly offensive. A number of students have now come out and said, I felt like, you know, they could have chosen any other phrase from the Trump campaign and I would have been okay with Trump 2016. You can see that then the Latino groups went and did their own mural on there, saying that they were trying to build bridges instead of walls. And so I think the point of this wall is to ignite a discussion, and it has. I just don't know now with all of the other points.
Well, I mean, the idea, though, that the university would then feel the need to have these sort of classes, these sensitivity classes, this is, again, these are people expressing their political beliefs, which apparently this wall is meant to do. There is a discussion now. I mean, you have comedians, for example, like Chris Rock and Jerry Seinfeld, who say they won't go to college campuses anymore because they feel that young people, millennials, I guess, are too sensitive about certain things. This is an opportunity. This wall is meant to express your beliefs, your religious beliefs, your political beliefs, and so it's fine, I think, the idea that the Latino students would paint over it with their message, but then for the university to get involved and make it sort of gives credence to the people who say that universities have become this bastion of liberalism.
The only thing with context that I want to give too is that this kind of came about. Many people said that the Trump graffiti added to the feeling of being unsafe on campus because you may remember there was a Black Lives Matter logo that was vandalized along this wall as well. And then a student at this university said someone shouted the N-word at them and he felt very unsafe. That was a big story across the country, and so the university may have now looked at this particular situation and said, you know what, we don't want to go there again, so this is what we're going to do. We'll put these plans in place. You don't know the reasoning behind it fully right now.
And at least it seems as if the two groups have agreed in theory that this is meant to ignite a discussion
and that's what we're doing
on campus, and that's what we're doing as well.